What's up guys, it's Geeks Corner here, and today we're going to be doing a bit of a review on the new DJI Osmo Mobile 2. Now it's new to me because I actually bought it yesterday. If you follow us along on Periscope, on Instagram TV or on YouTube, you would actually see that we actually went along with the purchase yesterday. So I just want to do a bit of a comparison. So basically up until I bought this, I was actually just using a normal tripod stand, which is actually behind me in the shot here, and I was using that for all my videos. So basically it is obviously difficult, especially when you're trying to do some moving shots, but it's really good obviously if you're doing product reviews as well. Then yeah, it's definitely a good thing to do, but it has its ups and downs. So what I wanted was something a bit more mobile, and this is what I went for this one. Now as you can see, I am actually out and about, and what I've done is I've done a little bit of a comparison shot, really a video, a bit of a time lapse using this here, running on iPhone 5S, and obviously I'm using my iPhone 8 Plus on this gimbal. So I wanted to do a bit of a comparison on how things are when you're moving them around. Now hopefully this should be buttery smooth, and for this shot here right now I'm using the DJI Mobile application. It's got some good sides and downsides. Now one of the downsides is you can't flip between videos, so I can't do a back and a front shot in one go. I actually have to stop the video like this. But the good thing is I can actually flip the camera without having to touch the phone at all once it's not recording. However, if I'm using the basic camera app, I can't control the camera flip at all, so it doesn't matter if I'm recording a video or not. Hopefully DJI will come up with something so I can try and flip both sides, but I'm not going to hold my breath on that one. And also this only shoots in 1080, not 4K, where the iPhone video does a 4K video. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to cut and I'm going to go into the time-lapse video. Like I say, I'm using the DJI Osmo for the 8 Plus, and I'm just using the stand on the iPhone 5S for the walk-in, and they're both using the time-lapse on the stock camera application. Now because obviously it's a 5S, the camera's not going to be as good as the 8 Plus, but I'm just going for the shakiness and buttery smoothness, etc. Okay, so I hope you can see the comparison, and it gives out a bit of an accurate shot of how the Osmo balances it out and makes it much smoother, which is the whole idea of this. So just to give you, like I say, a bit of an idea of what it's like shooting without this to what it is shooting with it. Now, one thing I noticed setting this up wasn't as smooth as I would have hoped and thought it would have been, to be honest. So bit of a letdown on there. Basically what I did, I looked at the booklet, something I never really do. I usually just give it a go and try it out. However, I thought I'll read the booklet and we'll get it up and running. And the booklet said basically open the app, sign up and go for it. Now what I did is I downloaded the application using the camera on the iPhone 8 Plus. It scanned the QR code, got me the app perfectly. Can't fault that. I signed up in the application. I went ahead, powered this on, and for some reason it wouldn't let me do a setup. It kept saying in the app that I needed to connect to a Wi-Fi for this. There was nothing of that. I was out and about, but obviously it should, when you usually do that, you think it's going to throw off like a Wi-Fi type signal just to connect to. I've used that procedure in the past and it's been quite good. However, on this occasion it was actually quite bad. So what I did go ahead and do then was I run through the application trying to find the DJI Osmo 2. They only had the Osmo Pro and something else. I think it was the Osmo Raw, but no Osmo 2. So I had to literally force quit the app a few times, go back in, and finally give me the Osmo 2. And then from there I was able to connect straight away with no fuss whatsoever. So yeah, the setup process wasn't as smooth as I hoped. Maybe if I hadn't signed into the app until I actually had this switched on, maybe it may have been differently. In the end I reverted to a YouTube video just to try and talk me through some of the steps, and once I did that it was up and running within a few seconds, so that was actually pretty good. So we're just going to go ahead now. I'm just going to do a couple more shots as we move around just to see what you guys think of the outlay on this. So with this one now, we're actually just going to be moving around said, it does shoot in 1080p, and also with the application as well, it doesn't automatically save the photos or the video to the camera roll. It actually saves in the app first, and then you do have to actually save that onto your actual film app as well. So that's something to bear in mind as well. Now it does have an auto center feature, so it's got the main power button, which actually has a couple of functions. So obviously you hold it down first of all just to power it on, and then you can press it twice and it auto centers like that, and then you can press it 3 times obviously when it's not filming, so it can just be on the actual camera application or the video application but not actually running, and it will flip the camera as well. And then obviously you can power it off with that button as well. Whilst it is powered off, if you hold that button in for just about a second, it will show you on the LEDs what's power left in the battery as well, so you always know if you're good to go or if it needs charging. So a lot of uses there. You've got your button here, which I'm using now, to give you the smooth panning around, and then you've actually got the start and stop button for the video recorder, or it's the actual main shot for just the photos as well. And obviously it will work with the selfie camera or the back camera for photos as well. I've actually been using this in the house just for a few family photos, just to have a look at how easy it is to use, and it's pretty good for that as well. So with myself, if I was trying to take like a family photo with all of us in there, struggling then just to hit that button to take the picture, so the fact that you've got a little button by your thumb and you can still hold the phone quite central, then that does make it a bit easier. But I wouldn't say I'm going to use this every time I want to quickly take a photo, so it's not going to replace just the normal point and shoot that I love about the iPhones. But yeah, it's going to be obviously good for all videos, and like I say, auto centering like that is absolutely amazing that it does that. And hopefully this is going to come out, like I say, nice and smooth, even though the ground I'm walking on is actually quite bad, quite rugged. This is pretty smooth here, but it's got a few bumps, and as you're walking around, it's going to jolt your camera as well. So, and now I'm going to do a bit more testing, a bit more ruggedness now to see how the video goes. So just hold on while I do that. One other thing before they do that, I notice if you go too much, you can see the bottom here, this little thing, that's actually the gimbal. So just to be aware of that as well. But it does have the auto focus on that as well. So I'm just going to try and go now a little bit more rugged, this little path up here, just to see how it compares as well. So a bit more of a path there, so I was just going to give this a bit more of a go now, so a bit more shaky aspect. Now obviously I'm not going to bother shooting on the other phone, you're going to know what this is going to be like. And as I walk, I'm swaying my arm purposefully a little bit, just to try and make it a bit more jitterous, just to see how it does compare. And I'm going to go up here now. So let's have a look, and then we'll obviously be back to the nice smoothness road again. So what I am going to do now is I'm actually going to go back down just to see how it compares. Now I'm not holding my arm too stiff for this one, and I'm not too worried about which way the camera's heading and facing. Just want to give it a bit of a drudder just to see what the quality is like. Now I never owned the first one, so I can't really tell you how it compares to the first one. I've seen a few videos online saying about that, but yeah, so this is just a quick little test really. This is day one of using it. I'm obviously going to be reviewing this again probably in a few weeks or a few months, just to compare how it is holding up and whether or not I think it's worth the money. This is just under £130 here in the UK. As I mentioned in my unboxing video yesterday, I did manage to get a slight discount on here, so that's always a good thing. So that's pretty much it for today's review, guys. Obviously I'm going to include a couple more shots of moving, a bit of time lapse as well whilst I'm out and about, just so you guys can see. Let me know in the comments below what you think of this. I will be putting some of this on IGTV as well, so let me know if this is something you think is worth it, and this is something you think you guys would buy. And like I say, let me know what you think of the video quality as well. Is it a bit too judderish for yourselves? But we'll just certainly see how it goes. In the meantime, I'm going to enjoy the beautiful weather and carry on having a little bit of a play. So thanks for watching, guys, and I will catch you on the next one.